What's up, my fellow yarn bombers? My name is Michael, and I'm the Crafty Crocheter, and welcome to another Crochet Therapy Thursday. Hope everyone's day is going well today. So today I am working on the knitted shawl that I have mentioned earlier in my recent progress report video. So I'm on row 14 right now, and I calculated this, and there's supposed to be about 132 rows before I get to the final 2 rows, which is going to be a really long, a really big triangular shawl. So I am working on row 14. I can't wait for this to be done because so far this is turning out to be a nice looking project, despite the fact I've never made a shawl before. So I'm think I'm doing pretty well so far, so knock on wood that this turns out to be successful. And I'm still working on my other blanket as well. I'm trying to think how many rows I have left to do before I start the border on there. I think I have around like 20. I'm on row 61 right now, so I have about 20 some more rows to go before I start the border. What's up, my fellow yarn bombers? Welcome to Crochet Therapy Thursday. Hope your day's going well today. So right now, I think I mentioned this before, I am working on the knitted shawl. So it's a simple lace knitted triangular shawl. Right now I'm on row 14 out of 130 some rows to do. So I have a long ways to go, but so far I think it's looking pretty decent. Here's my progress so far on it. I'm starting to see that little this little divider part where the triangles are gonna split out this way. And I'm still working on perfecting my knitting because I've crocheted a lot more than I've knit. So, but I know the basics of knitting. I did the Ross hat earlier, and it turned out to be a really good project, especially for someone who hasn't knitted in over a while. Oh no. I think I almost lost my stitches here. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want to lose this. Ooh, I almost lost the stitches. That it just fell off this needle. I'm like, oh boy. And it looks like I'm saved. Saved. So I almost lost the remainder of my stitches on this row. Because I do not feel like frogging this and going. Morning, Seda. How you doing today? Welcome to those who joined the session today. If you don't know who I am, if you're watching this for the first time, my name is Michael. I am the Crafty Crocheter, or when I'm doing my knitting project, I am a nifty knitter. So, and right now I am working on a knitted shawl. And I brought this up in one of my progress report videos, but in case, let me finish this last stitch and I'll show you where I got the pattern from. I'll give you one. Finish this last stitch in this row so I don't lose it. All right, so I got the pattern idea from the Super Heart Red Saber Ombre. It is for their triangular lace, triangular shawl. It's supposed to be an easy knit process, and so far I just finished row 14. So now I am on an odd row, which means I got to do some increases. So basically for every other row, I am increasing by 4 according to the directions. So I'm just monitoring my tension and monitoring how many stitches I have on the needles. And yes, you hear my neighbor's dogs barking in the background. They bark all the freaking time. Maybe it's just like the male person's walking by or someone's walking down the street, but they bark constantly. It's quite annoying, but the dogs are going to bark anyway, no matter what you do. So, all right. So this I'm on. Oh, this is the word. There we go. Let me try this again. I want to. Oh, come on. This guy I hadn't had trouble before with this. There, maybe just. There we go. Some of this yarn is not as forgiving. There we go. Sometimes this yarn is not as forgiving as I'd like, but oh, oops, I'm on the wrong. Oops, I did this wrong. There we go. There they go. There's the dogs again. Hey, Wonderput. Life's going well so far. Just not liking this cold weather here in Ohio. It's just, I just want it over with. It's like, ugh. I'm so done with this cold weather. I want it to be spring already. And now that the groundhog just saw its shadow on the 2nd, and it's like, oh, 6 more weeks of winter. So it's like, ugh. I did not want to deal with this cold weather, but I can't control the weather. So, oops, what am I doing? I keep purling on the purl. So any fun projects y'all working on currently? Yeah, my neighbors, they have 3 big Saint Bernards, and they constantly bark and they jump all the time. And this, oh, I'm actually kicking butt now on this. Find my rhythm. Oh, hold on. Did I dismiss it? Oh boy, that was close. Thought I missed a stitch for a second there. It's like it just wasn't looking proper. So I just thought about this earlier. Is anyone gonna watch? And for anyone in the U.S., is anyone gonna watch the Super Bowl this year? My husband and I, we're gonna watch it this year. I mean, even though we're not really big football fans, but it's tradition. We watch it every year. So it's the Seahawks versus the Patriots. So I mean, I'm not really a big football fan, but again, it's just one of those things to watch on TV. Is one of those. Did I forget the yarn over? Didn't I? Oops. I think I did. Yes, I did. I was close. So I'm kind of what's I was going to say about, so I put up a post and also a video about if I should continue my Tunisian Tuesday series, and I've got a lot of support and a resounding yes that I should continue with it. So I think I am going to continue with Tunisian Tuesdays. I mean, it's something I've been thinking about for quite a while now since I first started getting into Tunisian crochet. I just posted a recent video on how to work the Tunisian simple stitch, and I think when I was watching the video, I think I could have used a different colored yarn because the pale yellow tended to blend into itself, and you couldn't see the stitches quite well. So I may do a revised version of that with some different colored yarn. But if not, if you're satisfied with the direction of the yarn during that Tunisian Tuesday video, I'll keep it the way it is. And I think the next video I'm gonna do the Tunisian knit stitch, which is which is kind of resembles the stockinette stitch when you work the rows up. And I think I might do another video about the different types of Tunisian crochet hooks, like ones with just a long that resembles a knit needle. Then there's ones that have the cable on there, so that allows you to do like a bigger project. Because with the standard Tunisian crochet hook, you have like a limited room of how many stitches you can put on the hook itself. Yeah, so as you know, last week I didn't have a live stream because I wasn't feeling so well. So I apologize for not wanting not I apologize for not being here last week. I mean I wanted to be here, but I had a freaking migraine. It was not fun for me, so I was in bed most of the day. It was not, you know. Oops. It was coming along nicely. Oops, come on, dang it. Hi Vincent, how you doing today? Hope your day is going well. Welcome to the session. So if y'all have any questions for me regarding crocheting, knitting, or or anything else about my adventures through the crocheting arts or knitting arts or crafting arts, I'm happy to answer those questions for you because we're all here to learn from each other. We're all here as a sense of catharsis, and I strongly am a strong proponent for crafting arts, because it's a good form of mental therapy and to keep on top of your mental health. That was close. It must be the male person walking by. It's probably why the dogs are barking like crazy. Of course, I didn't see the mail truck go by, so I don't know why they're barking their heads off. Hi to everyone who joined the session. Thank you for stopping by. Hope your day's going well today. If you are new to these sessions, or new to myself, my name is Michael. I am the Crafty Crocheter, or AKA the Nifty Knitter. I have been on YouTube for almost a year now. Actually, on the 13th of this month, it'll be my 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube. So I am planning to do something for that day, like a big, maybe a year review of my time on YouTube. And right now, at the time of this live stream, I have 569 subscribers, which is fantastic. And I hope to get a heck of a lot more. I hope to get my 1,000 subscriber milestone by sometime by the end of the year, hopefully sooner than that, but I'm just gonna continue on and do what I do. Bring informative content the best way I know how. And I'm gonna try to keep it fresh and interesting and unique. Something that other creators aren't doing. Like, for example, the yarn dances. I like to do those. Those are fun to do because I don't see any other channels doing that. And I've gotten quite an overwhelming demonstration of support for those yarn dances. So, but there's only so many songs that I can dance yarn to without repeating myself. So, and I also did my video on the latest issue of Crochet World, the spring 2026 edition. So if you haven't already seen it, stop by and take a look at that video. I don't go through the entire magazine in detail, because I feel that I want to save that for whoever buys the magazine, so it's kind of like I don't want to do like a spoiler alert type of thing, to where, oh, this is everything that's in the magazine, so I want to keep some sort of the element of surprise for anyone who reads the magazine or purchases it. So that's why I deliberately didn't go through the entire magazine. And for those of you who are not able to attend today's live stream and you're watching the replay, that's quite all right, because there is that option. I understand that we all have lives, we work and everything like that, so it's like I completely understand that. I mean, that's, thank goodness there's the replay option for these live streams. You hear the dogs barking back there. It can probably barking at the mailman or the mail carrier. Come on. And I also celebrated my birthday this past Sunday, so that was a fun time. And I posted a video about that, so feel free to check that out as well, because I'm not going to divulge everything that you can learn through the video itself. This So I'm wondering if that was the ice on my the snow on my roof that's melting, because right now it's not warm enough to melt yet, but it's close to the freezing mark. Make sure it's still on there. It seems kind of quiet today. Maybe it's just like I chose the wrong time, or it's just a lot of people are working at this time, or just not genuinely not interested right now. That's fine. I'm not going to get upset about it. So, and for those of you who followed my dry January saga, I'm not going to call it a saga. It's not really a big deal, but dry January was the time where I abstained from drinking alcohol for the entire month, which I did. And so on my birthday, which was the first, which was this past Sunday, I had a little bit. I had some sake with my hibachi and sushi at the restaurant I went to with my husband, and that was it. And then, so I'm thinking about. And I think I must mention this in my other video that I'm doing a dry February, maybe dry March, where I'm not going to have any alcohol for 2 months, and see if I can do it. Because I mentioned in one of my other videos, the reason behind dry January was because Oh, excuse me. My father was an alcoholic, and he drank heavily. And then, and so I can understand of children who are growing up with alcoholic parents. I know what you're going through. I mean, it's not your fault. So I mean, it's one of the things isn't something you can't control. So I mean, you just got. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it because I'm not in your situation. So I can only recall from what I went through as a child. So that's why. And then my father was also a heavy smoker, and he died of lung cancer, which is why I don't smoke. So, and I wish my family didn't, but and my mother smokes like a chimney. So, hey, Dejo, how you doing today? Thank you for the birthday wishes, by the way. I really enjoy them very much. And then I learned through for my sister that my younger brother, who is 4 years younger than me, well, let me calculate that right because my sister, she's 2 years younger than me. 27, 45. Okay, so 45. He had 2 heart attacks, and I guess they had to put 2 stents in his heart and everything. So I had no idea about this because my family and I aren't really close, so I don't really keep up to date with what's going on with my family. So, but still, it's like if that can, of course, he was a heavy drug user and he smoked a lot, he drank a lot, so it's kind of like why it's like it's one of those things that's preventative, it's preventable. That hey, don't don't abuse your body with alcohol and drugs and smoking cigarettes and whatnot, then you can lower your chances of having heart attacks and all these other related illnesses and diseases. So, but sometimes it's hereditary. I mean, it's something you can't control. I'm just relaying through my experience. Hi, Diana. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I enjoyed the birthday wishes very, very much. I mean, they meant a lot to me. And so for all of you who sent me birthday wishes and through either the channel or sent me an e-card, I greatly appreciate it. So it really touches me that y'all have love and support for me and that you think of me, and y'all are important to me as well. I mean, this is a safe space. I mean, no judgments here. You know what? So those of you just tuning in to the session, I am in the process of making the triangular shawl from Red Heart. It's just a simple knit stitch triangular shawl. It just consists of a lot of knit stitches and some purl stitches. And right now I am on row 17, and this is what it's looking like so far. And there's just a series of increases all the way up to a certain point. Then it's going to be some decreases, but it's probably going to take up like this entire needle, this entire cable. So that's why I guess why they had me use a 40-inch circular knit needle, size 8, a US 8. Sorry, can't say size. Yeah. And the yarn I chose for this, I've already posted this, but I'll say it again anyway. It's a Baja Blue, and you can see the colorway. It has like a lot of like some lavenders in here, like periwinkles in here. Some like I see a little bit of purple here, and some sky, like a little bit of periwinkle, and but it's turning out to be the way I'm looking at it in the light. It looks like it's kind of like purple, like a violet purple. Maybe it's just because that's where I'm at in the skein right now. Oh, thanks, Diana. Yeah. I'm just trying to use up all the yarn I have in my stash already. I don't want to go out and buy new yarn whenever I have a crap load of yarn in my stash to begin with, so I can just use it for projects, just like I'm doing with the my cotton candy blanket. Because again, I had a bunch of yarn left, all those skeins of yarn that I bought from Joann's when Joann's was still open, and I want to use it all up before I buy new yarn. And I am still working on my craft space, my yarn storage space to this way, to your right. Well, it's actually my right as well, because pointing where the needle's pointing, that way, in case it's reversed. But yeah, I'm still doing some finishing touches on it. So I'm still gonna show everyone what it looks like afterwards. And behind me is, if you can't see, is like my blue chair that I have here. I had it over that way, but I wanted to make room for my shelving over here, so that's why I moved the chair behind me. I can thinking about moving it somewhere else because I want to have more room for shelving over there where I had it before. But yeah, like I said, this is a good colorway. I like this colorway as well. Of course, I could have used any colorway but I decided I wanted to use this because it's something extra. I thought it was pretty and it's going to turn out very nicely for the project. And for someone who hasn't knitted in a bunch of years, this is turning out to be very nice. I'm seeing some of the stockinette stitches because I'm doing pearls, like pearl stitches, and it's like an alternating row of knits and pearls. And so far, it is turning out real nice. So I'll probably do a progress report video when I get a couple more rows done, so that way I can show everyone what it looks like so far who are not watching the live stream right now. So for the five of you who are in this room, and anyone who watched the Super Bowl this year, it's the Seattle Seahawks playing against the New England Patriots. I mean, I'm not a big. My husband likes to watch it every year, despite the fact that we're both not really big football fans, but we watch it anyway because it's just something to watch. And then I don't want to get too political about the halftime show because if you know, you know. So, and I try to steer myself away from topics about politics for obvious reasons. So, trying to keep. Where am I at? I'm on row 17. So, like I said, I just try to fill my thoughts with happy things, positive things like knitting, crocheting, crafting, watching TV and movies and things like that. Something just to keep my mind in a great mind space. This is 7-Up. This is not what you think it is. It's not water. It's not vodka. It's 7-Up. Just so you know, okay? Plus, I wouldn't be drinking a glass full of vodka like this. I'd be really plastered. So, again, it's not alcohol. I actually had a comment from someone about my birthday celebration that he could, I don't know, they go about, oh, don't go too crazy with the alcohol. You know, you're doing so good on your dry January thing. I said, don't worry, I'm not going to go too crazy. I'll just have a couple drinks and that's it. And then resume sobriety as planned. So how's the weather your guys' way? Are you getting anyone else getting the same cold, ice, and snow that I'm getting, or are you somewhere where it's warm and tropical, or warm and humid, or just warm and arid, or something like that? Because weather everywhere is different. Like if you're in California, it's going to be kind of a little warmer, or up north, like upper north, is going to be colder than here. So. And I went to the gym earlier today because they're forecasting tomorrow there's going to be real snowy and crappy outside. So I am not leaving the house tomorrow, which is what I got. I got all my stuff done now. Actually, earlier this morning before this live stream. So I wasn't rushing around and with like a chicken with its head cut off, so to speak. And I also want to bring up something about the poll I did about my giveaway. I'm trying to figure out how I can best about do it because I've seen I could do like the wheel of names, or I can do something like have like a random generator for comments. Like if someone leaves a comment, it puts them into the drawing, and then it the randomizer draws the name of the person who left the comment, and they'd be the winner, the recipient of one of my projects. And I'm still trying to figure out which project I want to give away because I have so many. I mean, I could give away the Marrakesh Tiles blanket I just made, or I can give away my cotton candy blanket, or I have so many blankets and everything that I can't decide which one I want to give away. And I also have another Tunisian Tiles blanket. Tunisian Tiles. Marrakesh Tiles blanket. It was the one with the multicolors in there that I showed in one of my shorts. So I'm just trying to figure out how best to go about doing it because I've never done a giveaway before. Oh yeah, I heard about Texas. Y'all got hit with some really bad ice down there. So it's like, and there was supposedly was no power down there for days. And correct me if I'm wrong, Diana, because I know down south got hit too. Like Tennessee got hit. I think Florida got snow, but I don't think they lost power. But I'm not. I know Tennessee, and I think it's Tennessee or Kentucky got hit, and they had no power for about a week or so because of the ice. But luckily, our power didn't go out. I was prepared for it. I was prepared saying, okay, power's gonna go out because there's gonna be some ice and some snow, ice and snow on on the power cables, and because the one year back in the 90s, when I lived in the small town I came from, there was a bad ice storm, and the ice was so heavy it knocked power lines down, and there was no power for days. And I think it happened during the weekend though, so I think they got power restored before Monday, the Monday before school started, I think. Hi, Jenny. You didn't miss much of anything. I was just showcasing my project I'm working on right now, which is a knitted shawl. I'm on row 17 right now. It's the I know I showcased it in one of my earlier videos and shorts, but I'm going to show it again anyway. It's for the triangular knit shawl from Super Saver. And I'm using this Baja Blue yarn. Like I said, I like the colorway on this, like a combination of some purples and some periwinkle and some blues, light blues. So far it's turning out real nice. Right now, the part I'm at, it seems like it's a purple, like a purple color. But of course, it's just because that's where I'm at right now in the skein. I'm sure when I move out into this area, it's going to be lighter, and then let's go back. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. I love the color too. I mean, of course, I could have used any colors of yarn I had in stock, but this was calling to me. Plus, like I was saying earlier, mentioning to Diane, I have a bunch of yarn I'm gonna bust through to use on projects and things, so I don't go out and buy more yarn and clutter it up even more. So it's kind of like a spring cleaning for yarn, I guess, like to bust through my stash and work on some projects. Kind of like same reason I'm doing the cotton candy yarn, because I had a bunch of the Super Saver Ombre. I have like the pink Ombre and coral and the jazzy. And I'm still working on that tutorial. I just gotta film a couple more parts, and then once I get it all together, I'll release it. I'll release the tutorial for that blanket, so stay tuned for that. So far that blanket's coming along real nice. I mean, that's kind of like I can whip through those granny clusters like nothing. I think if this shawl turns out right, turns out the way I like it, then I may do a tutorial for this too, for a knitted project. Oh, I actually thought about yarn giveaways too, Diana, because I thought I have a bunch of yarn. Like I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use it or anything like that. So of course I don't want to give away crappy yarn. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try and give away nice yarn because I mean if I would get some crappy yarn in the mail, I'm like, oh, what the heck is this? I mean, why did I get this subpar yarn? You know, so try to go through my yarn stash or see what I want to give away as far as if I do like a yarn giveaway or something like that. I also thought about doing like on my Shopify store, do like a starter kit, like buy those skeins of yarn from the Dollar Tree and get some of those crochet hooks that they have there, and just do like a fun little like a crochet starter kit and have like tutorials for like I don't know single crochet, double crochet, half double, stuff like that, and maybe a fun pattern for the yarn. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Because I mean, some of the yarn I got from my husband's hairdresser, I'm looking at it's like, it's kind of not what I would use, but maybe I can find use for it. Because I mean, like I agree with Jenny. Like one man's trash is another man's treasure. So it's kind of same thing with yarn. Like one person's not so great yarn to somebody else's great yarn. So it's just what you choose to do with it, or if you find a way to use it that no one else has thought about. And I got some I mean, I don't know yarn. I got some DK weight yarn. I got some alpaca yarn in there that I didn't know was in there. I got some of that yarn, the ice yarn. It's like little cakes of yarn. I showed it off in my my one yarn haul live stream. I still got to organize it, so I don't know exactly how much I have, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Jenny can do like a mystery box. Just like grab whatever, do like a mystery box, and so I've seen that too. Like a mystery box of yarn, and I mean that'd be fun to do too. Do like a mystery box giveaway, something like that. I mean, yeah, I mean, I mean, if I was entering a contest for mystery box yarn, I would like be all about it too. But like, I wonder what kind of yarns I'm gonna I'll be getting for this giveaway, or like, I know Mary Maxim does that too. They have like this like, I think it's like I don't know if it's like their mystery box or it's like their yarns they just put together and like I think they chuck their clearance yarns or yarns that they can't sell into the box, but I thought about getting one of those just to see what's in it. It's kind of like when I went to the Goodwill and I found some of the yarn I never knew existed, which was kind of fun because you come across things you don't know existed until you look in it and open it up, and it's like, oh wow, I didn't think this existed. Oh no, Jenny, those are some great ideas actually. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna formulate that and like how I'm gonna choose the winner and so forth. I mean, I can just do the wheel of names or do like randomizer for through the comments or something like that. Like, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just gotta see how I want to do it, I guess. Oh, Hobie. Yeah, I think Hobie does that too, and Premiere does. I know Mary Maxim does too. So I know if you follow EG, he talks about how he goes to his Hobby Lobby and then he always scores the clearance yarns that are in the carts, random carts throughout the store. I can never find those at mine. I don't know why. I don't know if they do it or I just can't find those. But I thought I did the one time because I was at one of my other Hobby Lobby stores and I thought that these carts that were just randomly sitting there in the middle of the aisles were those clearance yards, but one of them I saw like the sheet, the inventory sheet. So I'm thinking, maybe that wasn't one of those carts because he mentions that he sees them like in the fabric department or just like throughout the store, and like these carts that are just like on their own. But again, I have yet to find one. I have yet to find one. So. Oh, I know. I don't know. He is lucky. Yeah, I agree. It's like I cannot find those. I think somebody else said that they found them too. Like in one of his videos, they commented saying that they were also able to find one of those cards, but he for some reason he finds those things like nothing. It's like he goes into a Hobby Lobby, boom, clearance yarn. So it's like the yarn gods have smiled upon him. I tell you what. Oh man. It's like through the Yarniverse. I mean, he like finds all those yarns, and for deep discount prices too. I mean, it's like, man, why can I be that lucky? Can't be that lucky to find something like that. It's like, oh man. Oh, come on. What the heck? I'll try this again. There we go. It's like this thing was being a pain in the butt. Being a thorn in my side. Yeah, I don't use Facebook. I haven't used Facebook in years, so I just got rid of my account years ago. I just don't use it anymore. But I heard that's some good ways to find to attract some YouTube subscribers too through Facebook. I mean, I have Instagram, but so guys, I just posted a video earlier today about on my Instagram feed about if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to come over and subscribe today or watch this live stream, stuff like that, so I can get some more subscribers onto my channel because I am striving for that 1,000 subscriber milestone, which is my goal for the year. So that way, I still got to get my watch hours up before I can even become monetized. Ooh. Please tell me I did not lose that stitch. Whew, I thought I lost the stitch for a second. You haven't okay, Jenny. I'm on Instagram too. My name's the same as on YouTube, Crafty Crocheter 7. So if you look, and my profile pic is the same one as on my YouTube channel, so it's not hard to miss. So if you feel like following me on Instagram, feel free to come on over and follow me. That'd be great because I post content on there sometimes too. Sometimes I'll post things on Instagram that I don't post on here, and then I don't post things on Instagram that it's like vice versa. I'll post more things here than on YouTube than I do on Instagram, but sometimes I'll post things on Instagram that I don't post over on YouTube. So kind of like I just don't want to like make it to where I'm just duplicating everything onto both forums. I want to keep it a little fresh and unique. So I don't feel like I'm just being like a doppelganger on two platforms, I guess. What the bloody hell is that? It's trying to be snaggy something. Ah, crud. No, I'm not monetized on Instagram yet. I think you have to have at least 1,000 followers. I think on there, kind of like on YouTube, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. I only have about 200, I think 250 as well over on Instagram. While over here, I have about 570 subscribers on YouTube right now. Of course, that number could probably change as a result of this live stream because I've seen it happen to where I'll have a live stream and then all of a sudden I'll have like a couple more subscribers than I did before. I don't do TikTok ever since the whole takeover. I've heard horror stories about in the news about how TikTok went offline. It's like a lot of people are uninstalling the app because of the whole US takeover. So, of course, I never use TikTok anyway because I don't want to get too far into controversial topics. But if you heard on the news, in the past news about these dangerous challenges for teenagers and teaching you how to commit check fraud and how to steal cars. I mean, I can't believe that platform allows people to post stuff like that. Like, oh, this is how you can break into a car, or this is how you commit check fraud, or here's how to possibly kill yourself by eating Tide Pods or NyQuil chicken, or so again, I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to offend anyone. So this is a family friendly channel. So and I hope that last statement I made about the NyQuil chicken and all that doesn't become my highlight because I don't want to have people tune in and thinking that is the whole highlight of the whole live stream talking about TikTok dangerous challenges of TikTok and things like that. I don't want to. I mean, if it is, I just won't post it. So I usually post my the highlight because sometimes my highlights are good or cut. Oh no, it's all right, Jay. No, it's just like mentioning why I don't use TikTok. I mean, it's just my personal preference. That's all. I mean, I mean, a lot of people use it. Piece of fuzzy went from my face. I mean, a lot of people use it. I mean, I'm not saying don't use it. It's just I just don't use it. just my preference. So, I mean, I've heard a lot of people getting a lot of subscribers that way too, a lot of reviews that way too. Yeah, Jen, I'm just being patient too. It's like going, just doing what I do, and just be patient and just like keep keep doing what I'm doing, and not get sweat over the small stuff. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like if things don't go my way, I don't want to like have a hissy fit about it. I just want to learn from it and like, okay, I'll continue on. So. I'm trying to think of different ways to have people come to the channel too, not like the yarn dances, because no one else is doing it, or do like tutorials, or like some stories about my life and my yarn adventures, or I'm thinking a giveaway, because a lot of people do giveaways and they get a lot more traffic. I guess I should do that too. I mean, it's, like I said, it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, something I thought about, but I just got to figure out what I want to do as far as like if I do the blanket giveaway or project giveaway, or I'll do the yarn giveaway. So I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do. I mean, I just got to formulate how I'm going to do it. That's the biggest point. The biggest concern I have is like, how do I do this? I mean, how do I choose the winner? How do I choose which method do I choose to choose the recipient, and what do I give away? And I mean, in my poll, I had an overwhelming yes to like the giveaway, and yes to the Tunisian Tuesdays. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably get a yes to the whole yarn giveaway too. So again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just trying to figure out how to formulate the whole thing, how to do it, go about doing it. Because I've never done a giveaway before, so I'm kind of like going to do it the right way and not potentially have it backfire on me. Yeah, I was thinking that too, doing like a random picker type thing, because I know Creative Grandma does that on her giveaways. She'll have a it's like she'll like have she'll I don't know what she does, but I think she posts like a link in there and she clicks a button and it goes through all the comments that were left over the past couple of weeks or something, and then it picks out the winner. So I might do that instead of doing the wheel of names, because if I do the wheel of names, I'm gonna have to put every single person on the wheel, and it's gonna be, I don't know how to best describe, kind of like not as random, I guess, because I don't. I mean, the wheel's random too. You're just spinning and spinning. You're spinning it until it just clicks. It just lands on somebody. That's random too. But I do like the whole randomizer idea, though. I think it's a lot more fair, I guess. More random. Yeah, I just got to figure out what I want to give away first. If I want to give away like a blanket, or if I want to give away some yarn. I'm trying to figure out which, if I decide to give away a blanket, which one do I want to give away, or which project do I want to give away. I'm sure I'll get a heck of a lot of traffic if I decide to give away my recent Marrakesh tiles blanket. I mean, because I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on that blanket. So, of course, I got to put it in the title. It's a Janie Crow blanket, so I don't get in trouble for copyright infringement and things like that. But I think that you can sell items from her pattern. You just got to give her credit for it. So I know that, but you can't just flat out give the pattern away for free, because I've seen a couple of YouTube channels that did that, and she got on them and say, "Hey, this is a copyrighted pattern. Please take down your videos." And then I also had comments when I unveiled my blankets saying, "Oh, I want to make that, show us the pattern." Thing like, I can't do that because it's a copyrighted pattern, and I don't want to get in trouble, possibly get into legal trouble. So, no. I mean, I can give away the project and just say, "Hey, this is a Janie from Janie Crow," and so that way my butt's covered. That's not my pattern; it's her pattern, and or I can give away one of my hats I made or my scarves I made. It just depends on what I want to give away, I guess, and how I want to go about to do it. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this up for now. I would like to thank all of you who have who joined the session today. It was much appreciated. I appreciate all your feedback and positive energy, and I will do a update on this project here, so that my the Shaw project, so I know this is which row I'm at, this is what it's looking like so far, and go about that. And I will do like a giveaway too. I might take up on Jenny's idea and do like a yarn giveaway first, and just give away some of the yarn I have, so that way, if that's well received, then I will proceed to give away one of my blankets I've made. Or I may do the blanket first and then do the yarn. I don't know. There's just kind of like so many different possibilities. So hope y'all's day's going well today. Don't forget to grab your crochet hooks or your knit needles. Grab some yarn, create something beautiful today. Spread love and not hate. Love each other, help each other out. Be there for one another. Pay it forward. Spread kindness to everyone. Stay on top of your mental health, because good mental health is very, very important any time of the year. Stay true to yourself. Don't let anyone deter you from your path, no matter what they say. Be true to yourself. Love yourself, because you know it's the most important person in this universe. Yeah, Yarniverse. I don't know if but anyway. So stay tuned for more videos coming down the pike. I'm gonna formulate how I'm gonna do this giveaway, so be on the lookout for that. I may do like as a post or something like that. It's like, hey, this is coming up, so I guess I'll take comments from like the past couple weeks or something like that, and just do the randomizer, and whoever gets it, and then that's where I ship it to and so forth like that. So, but All right, thank you. Thank you again for your love and support, and thank you for stopping by to the session today. And if you were not able to join the session today, there is the replay, so look out for the for the replay, and stay safe, stay warm if you're in a area affected by the cold weather right now. On that note, take care of yourselves and each other.